Day I'm hustling, 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 hustling,
Hit your
hustling,
boy,
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, 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 every
Oh, welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today, we got ourselves a banger daily market news and analysis. So without any further ado, let's bring the action, y'all. What is up? What is up? What's up, everyone? We're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about the total market. We're going to talk about Ethereum. We're going to go over any questions you may have. Get into your price predictions or your coins that you want me to review. All that and more. So make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting that share, and let's get this party started. Says winning. Hello, brother. Hello. How are you? Good afternoon, everyone. Let's get ready to rock it. Savage fam, please cover AVAX for me, kind sir. I will cover AVAX for you. Bitcoin is king says 5 million tonight. With our mighty mites. Tonight. It could happen. Can you smell what the rock? Can you smell the rocket fuel? It says LFG, how you doing, Ski? I'm doing fantastic. We're gonna talk about Sonic, of course. All right, let's get into my thesis on the market right now, and the total market. This is something I don't like this song. Little too hype for me. Sonic. But yeah, let's talk about the total market. We're currently sitting at $2.51 trillion market cap, and in my estimation, and I talked about this with Alex earlier, shout out to World War Bitcoin if you weren't here, this is going to be 8.8 trillion by the end of the bull market. And the way that money moves, this is not one solid thing. The 8.8 is going to slosh around a bit, and then that's where a lot of the Euro coins are going to absolutely positively rip. Says, what's up, Sue Goodness? I'm so moist. He's moist, y'all. Thank you for the lightning bolt, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top.
At Bitcoin right now sitting at 69,250. And there, I think, listen, basically, I don't want to be like, oh, it's either going to go up or it's going to go down. To me, this is at a decision level for both Bitcoin, for both Ethereum. This looks like, and I talked about it yesterday, this is on the hotter side of things, but not astronomically hot. Okay, we're nowhere near as hot as we were back in this leg, but we're basically essentially the same price. So I do think that there is a possibility that we do have the steam to get through this level. We are at the 702, and that is a massive, massive level for Ethereum. How about Riot Bull Run? Yeah, let's get into Riot. Let's get into AVAX. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button. Let's get the party started. Hitting that share. Let's get everybody in the chat. Let's talk about AVAX first. And I really like AVAX. I really like AVAX a lot here. I think that this is a very solid blue chip play that AVAX is doing. And it is the same sort of setup as Rio, the same setup as MVP, which that's what plays out. So AVAX right now, and also as Solnic. So AVAX, you have your markdown phase, your accumulation, your little move to the upside, your LPS, your sign of strength, your back test of the prior range. And the next move for AVAX is this mark up phase. Okay. Another example, here's another blue chip that's done this same thing all the way through already, is Render. Right? So to me, any coin right now, whoops, in this same setup is a very, 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 very good play. Extreme. Why is it doing that? There we go. I was like, why did it switch? All right. So on the top we have AVAX. On the bottom we have Render. Okay, so this to me, I don't care what the coin is. This is the setup that I'm looking for. This to me is the value play, the most value play. Jay, thank you for the roses.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Accumulation for Render. Little markup for Render, little markup for AVAX. LPS for Render. SOS for AVAX. SOS for Render, and then you get your back test, and then boom, this is what is next. I don't care what the coin is. We can look at memes. We have many. Hello, handsome. How are you? We have many different examples of the same thing taking place for memes. They're like, oh, you can't do TA on a meme coin. Well, turns out you can't. Turns out I keep doing TA on a meme coin, and turns out you can. Quant, please. We'll look at Quant, but $700 to $1,300. I also think that Quant is at the same phase as I'm about to talk about. So Quant to me is a blue chip value play. But MVP gave us the same example. Markdown, accumulation, sign of strength, back test, chopping at the 236, and then boom. That's what's next, y'all. That's what's next. So for me, the setup is anything that looks like this at this stage right here. Solnic, currently at 3.5 million. Markdown, accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range, chopping. Not only chopping, but grueling higher and higher. Higher highs, higher lows, every single day. Until we're not. And we did this last time too. It did the same thing. Last time it was in accumulation, sign of strength, back test, grueling up, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, until it didn't. Until you went pure euphoria. And to me, that is the next phase for Solnic coin. That's the next phase for a lot of coins. A lot of coins are at the same phase. Like to me, AVAX is at the same. If you want a blue chip, AVAX is at the same phase. And I just went over it. Thoughts on Elon Musk coin? You look at meme on a 4-hour. You can look at it on whatever you want. I got all these coins. 100 million market cap. I'll finally be able to get my cousin the wedding ring she deserves. Shout out to you and your cousin. Hopefully you guys have a beautiful marriage. All right, let's RIOT R what is that on? What's that on, fam? RIOT. Is this it right here? It's a stock. Oh, you want to look at the stock? Okay. Is this the next short squeeze? Is that what's going on here? Riot blockchain. Well, actually, okay, like this is the same thing too. So for stocks wise, this chart looks good. It says, I'm dead. Only 3 likes were slacking. Hee Soba Solnic. I do think Hee is in a good chart spot. Says AVAX, Render, or Quant better gains. Ooh. I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'd probably go Quant. Sol $400 to $700. ETH ETF approved or nah? It could happen. But this chart right here looks pretty good. This is the same setup. Accumulation, sign of strength, backtest, chopping here. This is a pretty clean setup. It says ETF approved or nah. Let's look at Ethereum real quick. To me, it's at, I don't want to be this guy that's like, oh, we're either going to go up or we're going to go down. But that's where Ethereum is at right now. Ethereum is at a pretty crucial level of what I would call a decision level. And at the 702, that's a massive level. And to me, that's probably what's going to happen. Either it's going to get approved, we're going to get rejected, which is, I would probably lean that way just because of how much hype there is and how long the Bitcoin ETF took. We would probably get rejected and reaccumulate back at the 200 for a little bit, and then it would go off and away. That's what I'm leaning towards, but this to me looks like it does have enough steam. Especially on the RSI, it's at 77, getting a little hot, but nothing out of this world hot. It's on the hotter side of things for sure, but I do think it possibly has enough steam. Now, if this starts getting into the high 80s or even the 90s, I would say no. We'll just see what it wants to do. But the 702 to me is literally on the charts, on the Fibonacci's. That is the decider. The 702 is 9 times out of 10. If you get through the 702 for a longer period of time, you go into price discovery. And if you get rejected off the 702, you have more accumulation. So we'll see. This is the second time fighting the 702. I'm leaning towards a move like this. Maybe it got rejected or whatever. It doesn't matter. The news narratives are pretty irrelevant to me, to be honest. But yeah, this is kind of what I anticipate. I do think that there is enough steam. And if it got approved tomorrow or in the wee of night, it would rip through it, in my opinion. So many people long on ETH rejection, I think. Yeah, well, that's really what's going on with SOBA. Well, listen, nothing goes up in a straight line forever. And I called this out, a few days ago at $5 million market cap. I said that this is overheated and it's ready to go in the markdown phase. That doesn't mean that it's bad, but this to me is distribution. Okay, so you went on a crazy run to 5 million, came back, had your first initial take profit, came up a little bit again. To me, this is distribution. This is Wyckoff distribution. And then it's going to do one of these numbers, reaccumulate, and start the process over. Doesn't mean that it's bad, but you will find out what a project is made out of. Truly, what's at the core of the project during a phase like this. That's what you're really going to find. It doesn't mean that it's bad. It means that that's what everything does. I would put it in a different category than, for sure, put it in a different category than chaos. You know what I mean? That's a different... I don't like this music, though. How's Solnik doing? Is it worth aping in? Solnik is looking really good. To me, Solnik is at the same place as MVP was a couple weeks ago. So MVP, let's look at their chart real quick just so I can reference. You have the same setup, and this to me is my number one setup on any... I don't care what the project is. This is the number one setup right here. I think I need to get a different playlist. This is a little too hype. What do you guys think of this? It's kind of... But anyways, accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range, chopping, kind of grueling up, and then boom. You have your, what you call a markup phase in Wyckoff. We call it a bull run. But Solnik at 3.49 million is doing the same exact thing, though. You have your accumulation. I'm about to change this playlist. Accumulation, sign of strength, back test, and we're just grueling up, getting ready for the markup phase. Yeah, this playlist is distracting me. Sorry, guys. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. Do you think ETH ETF will be denied? I think that it's certainly possible. I'm leaning towards that. But I'm open-minded either way. Are you bullish on SOBA? Not in the short term, no. In the long term, I'd like to see what they're made of. Like, you're gonna find out long-term stay power. You're gonna find out long-term stay power on any project on what they do when they're doing this. When they're on the markdown phase, that's when you figure out what a project is really made out of or not, right? And listen, I don't want to speak down on other creators, but when you get like the example of like Chaos, they're like, oh, it wasn't really his coin. It's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know that I buy that. Because, what's it? CHAOS? I don't know that I buy that, because it was the same thing for Solnic. Like, the original dev on Solnic had 70 million tokens that they sold on us, and we just stayed sideways. So it's like, if you're really made of something, it doesn't matter what the what the circumstances are. You know what I mean? Like, here it is. And at 55 market cap, like, that to me is like the first sign of danger. You know, he kind of ran away or whatever. So hopefully this regains its steam, but certainly you'll find out what he's made of or not. Ski, what's up, bro? We ate that dip. Yeah, John remembers. He was there. Zoe, sup, bro? Says, but buy the rumor, sell the news. Yeah, that's like the old adage. It just plays true just over and over again. You can't hear music. Can you guys hear the music on TikTok? Or what about on YouTube? Please show TA on Super. Are you bullish on LCX, Jasmy, Ergo, Algo? I'm bullish on LCX. Jasmy, medium. I don't have any feelings on AERO, and Algo is medium as well. But let me look at your other coin. What'd you ask? You guys can hear the music? Good evening, bro. Chaos was quick money for someone then out. Yeah, that's why, like, I'm not buying this. Oh, he didn't do it. It's like, come on, bro. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. Super was the one that you wanted? Because, like, I know what it's like when a dev has more coins than you. Yeah, the super looks really good. Really good. Super. Looking super right now. Price discovery brings you to about $3. Parabolic is about $7 hairs. Rose, please. Rose is a super good setup as well. To me, this is the setup I'm looking for, guys. 3 checks, okay? Check is charts. This is the chart setup that I want to see. You could call this a U, you could call it a W, you could call it a cup and handle, you could call it a Wyckoff accumulate, whatever your brain can understand, that this right here is a golden setup. And it has nothing to do with this cult. It has everything to do with the technicals of a chart. So this to me is set up checkbox number 1. Checkbox number 2 is the tokenomics, aka the inflation, right? And then checkbox number 3 is it a real project? To me, Rose checks all 3 of those boxes. And this thing also, just like Solnic, just like AVAX, just like Link, there's a lot of projects that have this same exact thing going on right now. This is about to rip, in my opinion. Is $1 to $2 for for Rose. What do you think about base chain? I'm bullish on base chain. I'm bullish on base chain for meme coins. BOFA. Will you look at 25 million market cap? Chaos got rugged. I called it. Yeah. Ski, can you give my cousin Barry a shout out, please, on YouTube? Barry McCockiner. Shout out to you. SC Soul. Barely hear anything. It's mad low. I'm so moist. He says no. No, see? Ski, you fell for it. Yeah, I did fall for it. I'm Ron Burgundy. Yeah, I fell for it. You got me. You got me good. It's all right. I knew it was a prank all along. But I just wanted to bury it. You know what I'm saying? My wife dreaming about Sonic already. What did she dream? 589? Our president would read it too. Pause. Hi, Ski. Your thoughts on Bitcoin here in the next few days? Will you please check file? Like, okay, there you go. File, XDC. All right, let's look at Bitcoin and then we're going to talk about Filecoin. All right. Filecoin is an example of a solid project with terrible, god-awful tokenomics. All right? And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. But there is zero chance that Filecoin makes a new all-time high because of the tokenomics. And what does that mean? And we're going to get into it. I'm going to show you guys, and this is important for everyone on every single cryptocurrency. But Bitcoin, to me, is very much at a decision. I anticipate this to sort of get rejected and sort of stay in this range. We've been in this range for 70. Has it been 70 days? How long has it been? I think more. We have been at this same range, 85 days. We have been at this same little choppy, boring range for 85 days. And that's going to continue until it doesn't. And in my opinion, we're probably going to roll over and stay in the range a little bit longer. You're my crypto go-to guy. Thanks, I appreciate that. So you're saying there's a chance. I don't anticipate us to really take out this low again, especially because how strong the 200 is moving up. This is probably the low right here. But the next upside, we're going to get into the 80s. And then that's when stuff's really going to start to rotate. We're going to really start to see an alt season with all of these like super, super, super good setups in the markets as far as charts wise. That's when we're going to start to see that come to fruition. Can you do XTC? I got you. I got you, fam. Would it be better to roll Filecoin into Quan for better returns? Yeah, I think so. Because Quan has good tokenomics. Filecoin has terrible. 3.54 million on Solnic. Is this the day? Is today the day that we do the markup? We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's look at Filecoin, and this is what I mean. And this is something that I think that you should do on every single, like, just steal my philosophy on investing. You'll make a lot of money. Okay, please take it. Okay, 3 easy, simple things, and you don't need to. You don't have to be an expert on charts, but if you can just like understand 2 things, you're 66% of the way there. All right, 66, that's a passing grade. Okay, C's get degrees. All right, 66% is a passing grade. And the 3 things are charts, tokenomics, fundamentals. If you can just get 2 of those right, you're in the right flavor. The one that you always need to have right though is the tokenomics. And the easiest way to see what the tokenomics are is go on TradingView or CoinMarketCap or wherever, it doesn't matter. And you need to go on all, look at the price, and then look at the market cap. Okay? These should be the same. But they're not. Like, see how low the price is? But realistically, the market cap is on an uptrend. It's just rising. Higher highs, higher lows. The market cap looks amazing. But the price is dead. What does that mean? That means that people are investing more and more dollars, but they're dumping more and more supply on your head. And there is no maximum supply. None. Zero. Infinite. All right? So realistically, when you look at tokenomics, they should be the same. So when we look at Bitcoin, what you'll notice is when I look at all, look at price. Wow. You look at the price and then you look at the market cap, they are the same. You see that? They shouldn't be wildly different. If the price and the market cap are wildly different, that is a huge, huge, huge red flag. Does Solnic have a max supply? It does. And all 100% of the coins are in circulation. The maximum supply is 949.87 million. All of those are already in circulation. There's no more Solnic that's ever going to exist other than that. And in fact, we're going to burn more and more as we go up. So in fact, it's going to be deflationary. But 949 million, that is it. And you can check on any audit, it will tell you. If you click on an audit on any coin, it'll tell you. What you need to look at is honeypot. Whether a token has honeypot, which means that the token maybe can be sold because the token contracts functions, that's what you need to look at. You need to look at the honeypot. Is there a honeypot? No, there is not. We have been audited. You can check almost any audit that you want. Solnic is similar to SOBA is similar. Yeah, SOBA is similar. It's just newer. It's just in a different phase. That's why I'm not saying it's bad. It's just in a different phase, right? People said that Solnic was bad when we were in the Gruel down phase. But we weren't bad. We were the same. We actually were doing more and more and more. We're just no longer in that phase. So to me, SOBA is somewhere in this phase, and it has the Gruel down, reaccumulation, Saturn strength backtest, before it will then go on the next wave. Again, it doesn't mean it's bad. I have more faith in Crypto Bastard than obviously this coin right here is of chaos. Like, I don't have any faith in this. This looks like an actual rug pull. Honeypot is like if they can make more coins or not. But like secretly. You don't, anything with a honeypot is a red flag. Can you give me a price prediction on Michi? What is that on? What side are you on? I'm using a couple different things right now. This is Dex Tools. I like Dex Tools because you can look up anything, like it gives you the audit too. So like MVP, it has a couple of cautionary things on the audit, but I know what they mean, right? So I'm okay with it. But you should always look at an audit. Like, bro, take 5 minutes and look at the, well, what is going on? Let me refresh this. Hold on. Jesus. There we go. It's like, what in the world? Okay. So MVP has a couple things on its audit. It has a sell tax. Right? Ant whale. This means, like, can they change this contract? They can. I know why. I know exactly why they have this in place. So to me, knowing what I know about the dev, this isn't a huge concern. But you should always look at every single audit. Always. So they have two cautionary things. It's a buy tax and a sell tax. You have 2% buy, 2% sell for MVP. That's what you should look at that too, because I've seen stuff with like 90 something percent. I know why they have 2%, so I'm okay with it. They donate it to veterans, and then they also have a thing where they airdrop you MAGA coins. So I'm okay with it personally, but you should at least understand why. Understand what it is that you're holding and why. Does Solnic have any tax? There is 0 tax on Solnic. 0 tax. 0 tax, 0 buy, 0 sell. Just an egg on Solana. Your thoughts on API 3? 0. Yeah, meaning like it costs, it doesn't, you're not, so a sell tax is like, you have to pay the blockchain fee. So it's on Solana right now. The blockchain fee is like less than a penny, right? So you're going to pay that to buy or sell. But a sell tax would mean there are some coins like MAGA, like MVP. Every time you buy or sell, there's a like, let's say you buy $100 of MAGA right now. You're going to pay 1%. So 1% is going to go towards the team, which is going to go towards donating to veterans and and marketing and whatever. MVP, there's 2% every time you buy, 2% every time you sell, and the reason is the same reason. And then also 1% goes towards airdropping MAGA. So some of them, it's for a legitimate cause, right? And you have to ask yourself, are you okay with it or not? Some of them are just scams. Like you'll see, if you just do your homework, you can see, it'll say, the first thing it tells you is what is the buy tax, what is the sell tax, right? It'll tell you that on Dex Tools, and I've seen literally 99%. I've seen 99% sell tax, right? And that's a scam. That's what that means. So you need to look at this type of stuff. What do you see with ICP? ICP has a solid setup right now. Just an egg on Solana. SYNC US had 50%. Yeah, like that's not good. That's a scam. Right? What is it? SY. Solnic is pumping. SYNC. Yeah, so this is how you can figure out like fundamentally, like, is this a real thing or not? Check the audit. Always check the audit. It says 0%. Maybe they had a bug and they fixed it. I don't know. But I've fallen for this scam, okay? I do this full time and I've fallen for it. What's your favorite 3 coins if you had to pick? Well, Solnic would be number 1. I don't know that I have. I guess Bitcoin. You got to put Bitcoin in there. I respect it. I don't think you're going to get crazy ROI for Bitcoin, but I feel Bitcoin's the only one that I know that I can hold for 20 years. That's it. What else? What's my other favorite one? I don't know. I don't really have favorites. I just look for value. Do you think Bitcoin will pull back if ETH doesn't get approved? Probably. Bitcoin is still better than the stock. Yeah, that's facts. 100%. Bitcoin will outperform the stock market. That is 100% factual. Actual, factual. All right? It will. It has and it will. It will continue to do so. XDC to me has the same setup. Markdown, accumulation, sign and shrink back test. The next phase is the markup phase, which is going to take you somewhere between 30 cents as high as 64 cents. 1 week of me holding Solnic made more than 15 years of stock market gains. Yeah. That's crazy, but that's so true. Thoughts on SMT coin? I don't really have any thoughts. Thoughts on if ETH ETF is going to be like Bitcoin ETF once approved, a small pump and dump? Probably. And I think it will also be like the ETF of like, it's going to be like delayed. It's going to be probably a buy the rumor, sell the news type deal. I don't know, but I do think that we're in a different stage. Cotty, I think we're in a different stage as well. So, I am suspicious that it's going to get approved the first time. So we'll see. Cotty looks very good to me as well. Parabolic $1 hair, as high as $2 hairs and 20 cents. The bill that passed today was bullish and bipartisan. Yeah, like it's the old adage. First they laugh at it or they dismiss it, then they ridicule it, and then they join it, right? And so we're in the then they join it phase of things. They may approve because the election try to look good. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Other than Snock, I got Sonic. SOLNIC. Hopefully you got the right one. SOLNIC. If you had invest 5K to make 2x, which 3 coins would you choose excluding? I mean, you could throw a dart as long as it's a real project. I think almost everything is going to do a 2x. Bitcoin will probably do a 2x. Maybe not. You could throw a dart. Here's some high conviction blue chips that I like with low downside risk, upside potential that I think will more than 2x. Link, AVAX, Quant, ADA, Rose. Like you could throw a dart at almost everything's going to 2x from here in the next 12, 18 months. XRP, yeah. Solnic XTZ9, that's right. Did he though, or she said Biden changed the narrative? Did he though, or did the price ripping change the narrative? Because nothing like price changes sentiment. So what today is different about Bitcoin than when FTX went to zero? What is different about Bitcoin? Nothing. Bitcoin is the same. It has the same operating system that we all agree upon. Nothing today is different about Bitcoin than when FTX went to zero. But we all feel very, very differently about Bitcoin. Because nothing changes sentiment quite like price. You couldn't throw a dart at my family reunion without hitting an ex-girlfriend. No. Request network 1.5x from. Yeah, I think it could do that. Request network adoption. Is it though? Or like people, is it getting mass adoption? Like, does your neighbor know anything about crypto? Did they? Like how many boomers do you know that have Bitcoin right now? Nothing's different. Doge and Pepe, I think they'll do about a 10x from here. No, I think the blue chips will do a 5 to 15x. Boomers are at work asking me how. Okay, well that's something. That's something for sure. It's still early. I agree. I set boomers up with Coinbase at work. Yeah, honestly, that's what you gotta do. Too many people calling Bitcoin a scam. Like what? Yeah. Coinbase isn't yet top 10 Play Store. Yeah, pay attention to that. That's your indicator. Andy on base price prediction. This is Bitcoin we're looking at. Boomers asking me how to use Google Doc. Yeah, we still have time, guys. You said Andy. We still got time. Don't worry. We're good. How do you use the spreadsheet there, Jimmy? You kids these days in this technology. This looks okay. I am concerned about this chart. There's a huge gap right here. Huge gap. Gaps tend to get filled. I don't like that it just went straight up and never backtest that. So I have a little bit of reservation about that, but other than that, the chart looks okay. 1.5x on Bitcoin would roughly put us at 105K. Yeah, I mean, that's the conservative target that I have for the rest of the bull run. My most bullish case is 207,000. I won 1,300 with Ethereum, 3x to 3K to 3,700. Let's go. We are in America, online era of crypto. Take Sonic to 25 million ski. You think good investment? What? Sonic getting close to 4 million. Is it? Yeah, Sonic is ready to rip. Literally, any day now, this thing's ready to rip. Velo's a good investment. I can look at it. My Sonic is already a 4x after about a month. Yeah, so to put that in perspective, what John did in 1 month with Sonic is roughly about 47 years of stock market gains. I just saved you 47 years of your life. Do you think people that sold the bottom of the pump last night are crying? Probably. Yo, what's up, brother? Have you looked into VRA? Yeah, VRA I think is pretty solid here. Rick Finance. Threw 500 into Sonic for my girlfriend who is sketched out by crypto. Now it's worth 1,800 and she's mind blown. Retail gonna come into Sonic too, and it's going to $1, and $1 is FUD. Yeah, because here's the deal. Is it too late to purchase Sonic? No. We're not even a microcap yet. We're 3.5 million. That's not even a microcap. That's an atomic cap. We have not even started our markup phase yet. So here's the deal. We're front running this bull run. To me, everyone's like, oh, the bull run's over. And I was like, no, the hell it's not. It hasn't even started yet. And we're establishing ourselves as a brand name. There's already other communities that liken their community to the Sonic Savage community, as in we already resonate in people's brains of being a strong community. So they compare their community to our community as if their community is good. We are the adjective. If you get a Lyft, you don't say, oh, my Lyft's here. You say my Uber is here. We are the adjective. The adjective is Uber. So that's what we're doing. We're front running this bull market and really establishing ourselves. We dump again. The cryptos, or it's going up on. Nothing goes up only. But look at the trend. Look at this. Higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows. That's what it did last time. Look. Same thing. Accumulation. Sign of strength backtest. Higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs. That's what's next. That's what they call the markup phase. I did this freaking yesterday, man. Damn it. Oh no, it messed up all my... That's not good. Whatever. Yeah. Where can I buy Solnic? JUP.ag. You can also use Soulflare Wallet. You can also use Phantom Wallet. What coin? This is Solnic. SOLNIC. What do you think about TEL? Price prediction on Viat. VAIOT. I like that they updated their thing. I was very concerned about their tokenomics. I was super concerned, but it seems like they've updated it. So that to me is good. But this chart is looking really good. Same setup, by the way. Same setup. I don't care what the coin is. If you have this setup right here, this is your A1 setup. This is my A1 setup. I don't know what your A1 setup is, but this is my A1 setup. And then Parabolic will take you to about $5. No lock on Dex tool for fibs. What are you talking about? Can you look at Roost chart? Any target on AER? No, but I can look at it. Solnic or Pepe for max gains? Not even close. Not even close. Solnic. All right, let's look up Velo. Can you take a look at Soba? Yeah, I just looked at it. To me, it's working on distribution. Doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that this little run is pretty much over. All right, Velo. Okay. Now, here's an example. Okay. This to me is indication of the chart looks really good. This looks like the sign of strength, but how low it is, it's nowhere near the 236. This leads me to believe that the tokenomics are not good. And I don't know that to be true. But just looking at the chart, that's what it looks like to me. All right, so let's look at the supply. All right, so yeah, circulating supply is only 24%. That's concerning. That's very concerning to me. All right, and let's look at the price versus the market cap. Yeah. Wait, but when is this date? 10/8/21. So it's like right in here. Still, it should be higher. So yeah, this is not. I don't like this. This will most likely not make a new all-time high. Look at the market cap versus the price. The market cap's at a new all-time high. The price is down here. So that's not good. Only 24% of the supply is circulating. That's not good. So Soba don't have a chance to come up? That's not true. That's not true. Soba has a chance, but like here's the whole, this is what coins do. This is what everything does. Stock does this, real estate, gold, silver, everything. All right, so you have accumulation, markup, we call it a bull run, distribution, markdown, we call it a bear market, right? So Soba is somewhere in here to me. And when it gets into the markdown, it's going to reaccumulate, and then it will get into the markup, and then that's when it would go to a higher price. But right here, right now, I think that the move is done, and that's not any FUD. It had an insane run, and nothing goes up in a straight line forever. So to me, this is what's next. To me, that's what's next. And then we're going to find out what is it really made of. Because that's when you really find it's easy to be awesome when the project is doing well. But you really find out what a project is made out of when it's not awesome. And so I'm interested to see how he responds to it coming down and reaccumulating and what the project does. And if he keeps pushing during that time, that's a strong indication that, like, hey, it's a long-term winner. You know what I mean? Damn it, I messed up my chart and I don't know how to fix this. I even like exited out. I do know how to fix this, but what is the... There's a way. What did I do? Hold on. Quit doing that. Here we go. All right, we're good. We're good. We did it. We did it. Good info, broski. Yeah, and I'm not fudding it, right? I'm not fudding it. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just like nothing goes up in a straight line, right? But I think we will find out like, okay, this has got some real, it's really made of something. You know what I mean? Stan, bro. SRJ, thank you for the lightning, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Mr. Orn, thank you, John. Thanks for the Mr. Orn, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
That's awesome. World War Bitcoin is a Solnic holder. Yeah, we have if you missed the AMA today, me and World War Bitcoin did an AMA. And so we're going to be doing collaborations every single Friday, starting next Friday. So yeah, I think he's a solid dude. You know, you don't have to take everything that everyone says as gospel. I'm sure he's not perfect. I know that I'm not. But I think that he's a solid overall guy, you know, and I think that he believes in his project as well. So yeah, I'm excited to be collaborating with him for the rest of the indefinite future. Yo, my dude, what's up? What's up, fam? How long you been live? How long have I been live? 55 minutes. Daniel, thank you for the let him cook. Mike, thank you for the fire, you savages.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
It says Core GAI ran up 88%. What is that on? Oh shit. CORGI 88%. Is this it right here? It's on Kronos. This could be the bottom right here. This to me might be your... I would need to see more data. This is an interesting chart. This might be the end of your accumulation. I don't know. You're never wrong. Like a general rule of thumb that you could have is if you 1x, like just take 10%. How long did it take you to get really good at reading charts? It took me a long time. There's no shortcut and there's no like, oh, secret indicator that's I just did this one thing and then now I'm an expert. Like that's not what it is. Realistically, there's no substitute for just looking at charts for a long time. So yeah, I've been looking at charts since like 2016. And I would say pretty seriously since 2018, 2019. So there's no shortcut for it, but I think that anyone can do it. Stan, bro. Please do FFIE. All right. Stan. 13.5 million. I don't mind this chart. This chart looks pretty healthy to me. Yeah, this is pretty good. And I like charts that have multiple iterations. I don't know anything about this project, but just technically, I like multiple iterations. And that shows you like staying power. Again, like you're going to find out what a coin is made out of really during this phase. Not during this phase. It's easy to be awesome when everything's rocking and rolling. But like, are you still awesome when you're not? And so to me, this is a pretty good level that I imagine it's going to start accumulating at. It went to the 3618, just shy of it. So yeah, this is a pretty big technical level. To me, it's still working on it's still in accumulation, so it might have a ways to go and kind of chop here. You know, whatever, one of these, and then get your SOS, and then boom, just like so. That would be what I would anticipate. And then the next run would take you to about 14 cents. I like this chart here. I don't know anything about this. I'm not endorsing this, but I like the chart. XRP descending triangle. Yeah, XRP to me is on a macro. What month time frame would you say to exit most of your altcoins? To me, it's not really about month or time. It's going to be about Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance and the total market cap. So I'm going to be looking at structure and Fibonacci's. I'm going to be looking at the total market cap. I'm going to be looking at Google Trends. I'm going to be looking at, like, is Coinbase flying up the rankings to the top 10? I'm going to be looking at Fibonacci levels. I'm going to be looking at the total market, the total 2, the total 3. But time to me is irrelevant. Like, is anybody asked Bitcoin what time it is? You think Bitcoin knows what time it is? I don't think time is real for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. It's only real for us. It's not real for a cryptocurrency, though. But yeah, so I'm not really too much concerned with time. I'm looking more at structure. But if I were to guess, I would anticipate mid 2025. It's Sonic time. FFIE. Are we talking about the stock or the coin? Said Sonic. It's turbo time. Oh, 3.57. Just marching along, singing our song, the army of the free, the stock. Listen, if I were to play this game, I wouldn't play it on the stock market. Truthfully, I just wouldn't. Because here's the deal. This isn't financial advice, okay? If I were going to play this game, I would play it on the coin. I would play it on the blockchain, because here's the deal. Who are you going against? You're going against the people that are loaning you the stocks, right? So you're going against the hedge funds, right? But like the brokerage that you're using is the one giving you that. So every time that they start to lose money, what are they going to do? What have they done in the past? At least 15 separate occasions now. They shut down the brokerage until they can figure stuff out. So it's like, we shouldn't be surprised when they keep doing this. So for me, if I were to make a play on this, I would make a play on the blockchain, which cannot be shut down. That's where I would play this if I were to make a play. Because even if you win, most likely you're going to lose, because when they start to lose, it is, when they start to lose, they're going to shut it down. They've done it at least 15 times now. So let's look at the cryptocurrency. And I don't hold this, by the way. I don't care what it does. But I know that they can't shut this down. And this actually doesn't look too bad. So personally, if I were to play this game, I'm not going to, but if I were to play, I would play it on the blockchain, which cannot be shut down, rather than the stock market, which will certainly be shut down every time that they start to lose. No pre-sale meme coin has worked. Yeah, I'm not endorsing this, bro. I'm not endorsing it. I'm saying XRP is losing the duct tape. Price prediction of VRA. Or VARA? So there you go. There's my thoughts on it. That's how I would play it if I were to play. Not a lot, not a ton of data. I don't mind this chart though. Don't mind this chart at all. I think it probably still has some work to do. But if this is the bottom here, 48 cents is what you'd be looking at. As high as $1. How do you get the coin option? I only see stock if I search FFIE. You just need to go on the blockchain. So you can buy any cryptocurrency using Phantom or Soulflare wallet. Specifically, this one is on, and again, I'm not endorsing this, okay? I'm not endorsing this. But this, if this is going to do something crazy, FFIE on Solana blockchain, it will be because FFIE on the cryptocurrency is doing something crazy. That's it. That's the only thing that's going to pump this. But you could buy this on Radium. You just need to buy Solana. And I'm not endorsing that you do that. Jupiter, I like Jupiter. There's not enough data for Jupiter for me to give a good prediction though. Shocker. Yeah, Shocker and Solnic are going to be collaborating. SHKR. Yeah, this is still in the markdown phase to me, but maybe near the end of it. I think the next leg take you to about 5.5 cents. Soba, yeah, Soba is it's overheated. I think it's done for this particular time. It's going to reaccumulate, and that's when you're going to find out what it's really made of. It hit the 4.236 extension perfectly on the nose, and then it got rejected. That's about as technical as you get, and it's what is going on. So it doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that nothing goes up in a straight line forever. Oh, here we go. So yeah, that's what happened. It went on a pretty crazy run. What is this percentage right here? A 6x, and then from launch it did an 83x. That's pretty damn good, right? It's not going to keep going up forever. So it went all the way to the 4.236. As you can see, got rejected twice on the 4 hour, like super clean rejection at the 4.236. Very, very clean. And now it's on the distributional phase, and it's going to be marking down. It will then, most likely, if it's made of something, it will reaccumulate, get your sign of strength, and then start the process all over again. But this could take, 90 days to play out. It could take 100 days to play out. But again, it doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that this is what coins do. Soba sold coins privately before launch. I don't know that. I don't know that. Drawing lines doesn't change the market. You are correct, M. However, this Wyckoff method right here, check it out. I didn't make it up. This isn't your boy Ski's method. And in fact, this method right here is over 100 years old. And it still works in the stock market, in cryptocurrency, in silver, in real estate, and yes, in meme coins. I did not make this up. All right? This is not your boy Ski's method. This is shout out to Richard Wyckoff, who is dead, by the way. I just interpret his method into cryptocurrency. And the squiggly lines is Wyckoff accumulation. Okay? Nothing goes up in a straight line forever. Oh my god. My man. Wyckoff is ancient knowledge. Yeah, nah. He said, nah, bro, you made that up. Prediction for APT. How'd the meeting with Alex go? It went awesome. It's the replay is available on the Twitter. On the Twitter. That's like on Twitter. If you want to hear it. But yeah, me and Alex, we were vibing. Had good conversations about the total market, about about Solnic, about Ethereum. A lot of stuff we were talking about, some good stuff. And I think we had a good synergy, and we're gonna be doing that every single week. What was the coin? Okay, so we got XTC and then APT and XTC. Okay, APT. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't like not really a ton of data. Next leg is going to take you to about $45. And then XTC, 44 cents as high as 66 cents. I really like XTC here. I think that this is a extreme value play that one could make. But it's the same thing though. Wyckoff accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range, and then the next phase is the markup, which is about the 30-ish, 40-ish cents as high as 66 cents. So close to 4 million. I think we hit 5 million at least tonight. I love your music you're playing. Thank you. Solnic's trying to rip right now. Is it? Predictions for Pepe? About a 10x. About a 10x from here. 3.61. It definitely is on the rise. Is this up to date? $3.61. How about VeChain? I love VeChain right here. For blue chips, that's a very high conviction play for me. And it has nothing to do with the cult of VeChain, and it has everything to do with the charts. VeChain's chart is the setup that I'm looking for. I don't care what the coin is. This is the setup. A markdown, accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. The next phase is the markup phase. I'll give you an example on another blue chip that had this same thing. Okay. So, Render. Render is the other blue chip. And there's meme coins that did the same thing, such as MVP. This is the setup. The A1, A1, A1 setup. A1. All right, on the top, we have VeChain. By the way, you could replace this with AVAX. You could replace this with Link. You could replace this with Rose. You could replace this with ADA. You could replace this with Solnic. You could replace this with... It doesn't matter. Anything that looks like this with a real... With the tokenomics being solid and the project being solid, you could replace it with. It doesn't matter. But VeChain is our example on the top. And Render is our example on the bottom. So you have accumulation. Markdown, accumulation, your little move to the upside, your LPS. The LPS is Wyckoff. That's Wyckoff method. All right, where did I get this, your boy Ski? What kind of witchcraft are you talking about here? All right, here you go. LPS, SOS, back test of the prior range. Back test of the prior range. LPS, SOS. Back test of the prior range, back test of the prior range. After all of this, Wyckoff accumulation is done. Dunzo. That means no more low. That means the next phase is this, aka markup phase. We call it a bull run. All right, that's my favorite setup. Favorite, the best. Can you please look at Land Wolf? Sonic is going for it. Do you invest in liquidity pools on APY? Did you make Sonic? I did not. It's a community takeover. I am doxxed, and so is my wallet. Yo, Ski, can you do DGI? DCA into Sonic is the best investment. Turbo. What alts do you see hitting all-time high? Link is another example. VeChain, ADA, Rose. A lot of them, I think, will. All right, let's look at Land Wolf. I'll give you my honest opinions. Let's put 3.73. Oh. Uh-oh. Sonic is running again. Is this the time? Wait. So we got Soba here. Let's change it to, what is it? Land Wolf. $16 milli. Is this the coin? Wrong one, he says. It starts with OX67. Cryptos are you buying right now? Do you want blue chips or do you want micro caps? Well, if it's a copycat, I really don't like it. It has the same chart, though. I don't know. It looks okay. Medium. Upside, you got 0.00000025. I'll just give you the percentage, ROI percentage. 1.6x as high as a 4x. Check out Flux. I like Flux. BBC, what a name, my guy. All right, so high conviction. What I'm buying right now, I'll give you a couple, and you can have the full list. All the subscribers on TikTok have a full list. I just have a subscribers only video, but I'll give you a couple that I like. I'll give you 3 of each. How about that? Blue chips, VeChain, Rose, Quant. Low caps, Sonic. I actually like Hee here. And then, but that's, and then Flux. I like Flux here too. I like NXRA. Can you do a fib on ARKM, please? Thank you, sir. Got you. Render. I like Render, but it's overheated. It needs to cool off. Yeah, Flux, this is the setup too. Same setup that I'm looking for. But I like this too, because this is a potential like AI coin. And it's a mineable coin, which the miners are the biggest whales in the market. Make no mistake about that. So yeah, this is the setup. Accumulation, sign of strength, backtest of the prior range. Come on. We know this. Parabolic. And this is a conservative fib, by the way. Conservative. Like, this isn't even me pulling it off of the wick. So this is a conservative pull. But Parabolic is about $11 to $13. But if I pull this off the wick, it's even crazier. Maybe. I normally don't count the wicks, but if you do, you're looking at $17 or $20. Are you going live tomorrow, Tuski? Tomorrow is what? Thursday? Right? This is Flux. Tomorrow, yeah, I should be live. XYO, please. I like XYO here for sure. Link, yeah, I like Link here. Let's look at XYO. Spell. I missed you guys. I'm sorry. My bad on YouTube. Yeah, XYO has the same setup. Same setup. Same setup. Same setup. Same setup. Cool. 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 This is the A1 setup. And again, I'm not even pulled. This is a conservative pull. 12 cents as high as 28 cents. Pull up turbo. Spell. Bonk look good. Probably not. I'm not too excited about any meme coin that's in the top 100 if I'm keeping it a buck with you. To be honest, if I'm being honest, I'm not that excited about any meme coin in the top 100. I'm just not. It'll probably do a 10x. Yeah, bro. It'll probably do a 10x. And so it's okay. The setup's okay for Bonk. Let's see. Let me give you ROI percentage here. Yeah, this is accumulation. Sign of strength. Let's see, though. So upside, we're looking at a 1.1x. As high as a 4x on the next wave. It could have multiple waves, though. But anything in the top 100, I'm not that excited about, to be honest. It's time to buy now. Can do a fib on Solnic? Yeah, it's 25 million. And then we'll start over. We're going to go back. We're going to distribute and we're going to restart the process. But we're going to keep staircasing our way up. 3.77. What did this start at? 3.49? Yeah, AVAX memes will pump. Solnic is going to be bridging to not only base chain, not only AVAX, but BNB and many other chains as well. So whichever flavor is in season, Solnic's going to be there. Solnic will be there. VRA or LCX? Let me get LCX. Can you show the graph for Soba? Are you talking about Wyckoff? Is that what you're talking about? Ondo? Ondo is, to me, is already in price discovery. You check AVAX. I like AVAX. AVAX to me is a solid blue chip play here. Definitely a solid blue chip play here. Giveaway today. If we get to 5 million on Solnic, we'll do some giveaways. I can give away some like a review though. That's so cool not to be dependent on one coin. What will Solnic price be at the I think that's a 3618. Oh, the price will be like a quarter, like 25, 27 cents. Price prediction for Ondo. I can't really give a prediction on Ondo because it's too new. Like I don't have enough data for you, my man. For Ondo. Do you think most altcoins fib will hit the 1618? I wouldn't say most. Almost everything will hit the 0.618. Even if it's completely dead, it will hit the 0.618. Price prediction on LCX, $2. Near tokenomics are kind of little sus. So I'll give you the ROI on Near. And what you should always look at is market cap. Market cap gives you the truth. Market cap tells the truth. Market cap don't lie. Anybody that tells you that market cap doesn't matter is telling you that is a lie from the devil, and they care about being a part of a religion of a coin rather than whatever. So yeah, this was the SOS back test of the prior range. This is already on the next phase to me, so we can definitely get rid of this. We haven't looked at this one in a while, but this is at the 702. On market cap, the price is not. So I think we got another 2.5x, maybe a 4.5x. 2.5x to 4.5x. Price prediction on Render. Render needs to reaccumulate. Well, you get Sonic Coin spot for Australians. You should be able to buy Sonic Coin. Can you download Soulflare, the wallet, or Phantom? Sonic's approaching 004. Cam, can you download Soulflare wallet in Australia? Yeah, 3964. It is like right there. I mean, CoinSpot, the main one. Yeah, we're going to be DCAing into exchanges as we go higher. So the first couple that we're going to be doing is MEXC and P2B. But as we climb up in the market cap, we're going to be doing all kinds of exchanges. So yeah, by the end of the bull market, it'll be there. If that's the number one. CoinSpot. Normie. Who's a normie? Who's a normie? These baseless allegations. Terrible Tim, thank you for the rose, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Charlie Smith says, I'm from Australia. You can buy Solnic. There you go. How does a Fib tool work on Solnic, and what does that mean? Fibonacci's work on everything. To me, you just pull from the top to the bottom. But Fibonacci's everything. Fibonacci is the source code. Okay, so it's not just like, oh, Solnic obeys the Fibonacci. Like, everything obeys Fibonacci, because Fibonacci is the code of our existence. This is, it's in horseshoes, it's in seashells, it's in hurricanes, it's in everything. Everything is Fibonacci. It's in the Mona Lisa. Everything is Fibonacci. This is the code. Even in the Orange Man is Fibonacci. Okay. Everything is Fibonacci. So it's not just Sonic that obeys Fibonacci. Everything obeys Fibonacci. Cup and handle forming for a Sonic. It's in Ski's golden beard. Is my beard golden? Great question. But here, let me show you how you can use this practically though. Bitcoin is a very good example. Let's get one with no noise. Here we go. So, all right, here's the prior cycle, right? Let's just delete this. We don't need this one. All right, here's 2017. Who was a part of crypto back then? So this is the market cap as well. This isn't the price, but they're basically the same. So what you do, but let me start from the top. Third one down on TradingView. There's different ones that you can use. I just use the basic old retracement, the very first one. So you click from the top, and then you go to the bottom. Okay. Now, a couple things that I do to change this, which you can change, and you can do whatever you like. Figure out what gives you an edge, but here's some adjustments that I have. I don't normally have the 786 checked. I don't know why it's checked on this particular example. I don't really pay attention to the 786. To me, the 702 is the key into, are we going into price discovery or are we not? 702 is the key. 888, I also like that as well, but you have to type that in. And then the rest I keep stock, okay? So from the top to the bottom. And then what we'll see is, boom, like Bitcoin went to the 3618, was trading at the 3618 for a long time. And we even went to the 4236 almost perfectly. Outside of a couple of wicks, like literally one half of a day, was it above the 4236. So yeah, Bitcoin obeys it too, everything. Do you like gaming coins? Naka is probably my favorite gaming coin right here. Have you used money profile flow indicator? No, it's not. I'm not a huge fan of indicators. I use Wyckoff, Fibonacci's. I look at the relative strength index, but that's not a massive one for me. It just lets me know if we're overheated or not, or undersold. Oversold, undersold. Goldbeard the pirate. Have you heard of that one by chance? I have not. Are you bullish on Jupiter Exchange? I am very bullish on Jupiter Exchange. I feel, and I've said this, I feel the same way about Jupiter the Exchange as I felt about Solnic the Exchange. Or not Solnic. Jesus. Sneak peek. We're getting our own exchange. No. I felt the same way about Saucer Swap back in 2022, which has done a 20x. And that was one of my top 5 low market cap gems. That video is still available. I was talking about Saucer Swap a lot in 2022. There was no data on Saucer Swap, so I didn't have a good prediction, but I just knew it was a really good product. That's the same way that I feel about Soulflare. Sonic on the brain. RSI indicator. Yeah, I use RSI a little bit. Price prediction on storage. Price on sauce. I like sauce here, but sauce has already done like very, very well. I was buying sauce at less than a penny. Sonic has broken 004. Let's go. HBAR's tokenomics are not great. Let me look up this one. STORJ. Big D. Oops. Thank you for it's corn, the ice cream, the lightning. You savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, this is a good setup too. This is the setup. Here you go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I like this setup too. Price discovery 516. Parabolic 11 doll hairs. What you meant? What do you mean what I meant? Do you take in all Solana's liquidity? Probably. XRP $5 to $14. We both up bags. Gonna buy family estate with our profit. Let's go. VeChain price prediction. Why it doesn't move? Because it's in accumulation. Accumulation is boring. But $69 as high as imagine. No. 69 cents as high as 97 cents. 3.8 million for Sonic. Oh my god. It's happening. Everybody stay calm. XRP, say again, $5 to $14. XRP, I've made this comparison, is the orange man of crypto. Okay. I'm not a part of any cult. I'm not a part of any religion of cryptocurrency. So XRP is the orange man of cryptocurrency. In that, when you hear the name, you either worship the ground that it walks on, or it makes you clinically ill to where you should be seen by a psychiatrist. I actually am in neither one of the camps. I just look at the charts. JS, thanks for the money gun, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Hank Hill.
I'm about to bust.
When Sol pumps, Jupiter pumps. Do you agree? Yeah, I mean, anything that's on the Solana blockchain is beholden to Solana. Got 1.9 million Solnic. Even my mom's got some Solnic. Let's go, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Meg, thanks for the finger heart, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
I like the I like the NFT PFP. Did you say okay, HBAR's tokenomics are bad? I did say that. They are bad. Is what bad? Thoughts on ABT? Decent risk to reward on XRP. Probably a lot of people. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the truth. That's how you should look at it. It's not like, oh, we're in the high fives club, or oh, I hate that. It's literally like, what's the risk to reward? So like when we look at the chart and we have an honest conversation, like get out of tribalism and just look at the return on investment, risk to reward. So what is the downside risk for XRP? Well, there's a ton, a literal shitload of support from inception all the way. All right, so 2,132 days of support. Are we going to break that? Theoretically, that's possible. Is that likely? No, it is not. So your risk is about 36 cents. That's your risk. Your reward is $5 to $14. Does anybody think it's going away? Like, is it going to disappear at any point? There you go. Like, risk to reward. Been here since the beginning. Day one. Let's go.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
My man, been a while. You look like a young Kawhi Gonjin. Not making fun. I have no hair to talk shit anyways. I'm growing my beard and my hair until we reach 1 million followers. He says XRP is junk. See what I mean? Like, the tribalism is crazy. I just explained to you, like, I don't care about the project or the community, not even a little bit, but 2,132 days of support. So your downside risk is 36 cents and your upside reward is $14. So downside risk of 33%, upside reward. Listen, I got news for you. There's not that many plays that have this same ROI, upside, downside potential. 15x. All right, there you go. I don't care. Mealy says new follower. Thank you. Shout out to you, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Sonic TA, please. Let's get it. Sonic. 3.8 million. Sonic looks like it is primed to rip. All right. You have your markdown phase, accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range, and then just grueling up. Higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows. And that's exactly what we did last time. If it would load. What are you doing, bro? Why are you freaking out right now? I need to reboot my computers. What's going on? But the show must go on. I'm going to try to show you this again. my goodness. All right, here we go. That's the same thing that happened last time. Holy crap. Yeah, it's hot in here. If you guys don't know, on the other side of this curtain, which is right behind my camera, I have a whole mining operation going on, and it is toasty in here. I should have restarted my computer before I did this, but that's okay. You just try and plug in, plug it back in. That's what I should have done. Hey, question. XRP isn't on Robinhood. Where do I get it? You can buy it on Coinbase. That's probably the easiest way. Uphold, Coinbase. All right, here we go. We finally did it, guys. Same thing. Accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range, grueling up. Higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows until it was no longer. That's the next phase for Solnic. I don't know when it's going to do this, but that's what's next. Accumulation, sign of strength, back test, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. 10 million market cap, 1 cent. I think so. Low utility. What are you mining? I currently mine Flux, Ergo, Bitcoin, Monero, and DNX. XYO prediction, 20 cents. XRP does not count as securities. I mean, it already went through. It already went through the case. Like, at the end of the day, if something is... Like, if the SEC is going to... It's here to protect us, even though every time that a short squeeze happens on stocks, they shut it down, and that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly okay. They're here to protect us. Don't worry. We're here to protect you. Get in the van, right? But if they're going to sue every single thing at the end of the day, which would you rather have? Like the one that's already been in the game for like 5 years? Ski has a white van. That's cap, bro. Hey, stop the cap. No, I don't. Did you say free candy? Stop the cap. No, no vans here. Holo. Your Uber's here. I didn't order an Uber. Get in the van. Holo, yeah, this looks good. This is the same setup. Markdown, accumulation, sign of shrink back test. I like this. I like this. 4 cents. Ty says, kind of off topic. That's my whole life. It's kind of like we have all these side quests that we're working on. But would you recommend for mining? Does it take good money? How long to recoup your investment? Okay. If I had known everything that I know now, I probably would have just done liquidity mining, to be honest. But if you already are a big gamer and you already have a lot of cool parts, you could just put your stuff to work. Or if you believe in, I think what makes sense to be a miner today is what do I do with my hands? If you just love Bitcoin and you believe in Bitcoin for 20 years. I fall in that category. So I'm cool just mining Bitcoin for 20 years, right? Or B, if you are a gamer and you have a nice setup, that could be a reason to consider mining. But all you basically need is a computer. That's it. It could be a gaming PC, whatever. How high would Sonic be at 25 million market cap? I think 2.5 cents. He's got shaggy carpet in my van. That dude is hilarious on TikTok. Yeah. Your Uber's here. I didn't order an Uber. People expect replicate in February. Could you show GWAV? SEI? What do you have up now? This is Holo. So like online nodes would be better, you think? Are you making stacks mining? Mining is like mining, you go through long periods of not being profitable. So like for years you have to eat the cost unless you have free power. Also, another category is if you have free power or low electricity cost, you could consider mining. But you go through like years of not being profitable and just understanding that in the long run your coin that you're accumulating is going to be worth more than your electricity, and then you go through short periods or bursts where everything is awesome. But with liquidity mining, there is no overhead costs. Like for instance, I've upgraded my entire electrical system. Maybe I'll show you guys my farm. I could show you guys if you want. I can't talk to you while I show you, but I could show you. But yeah, like I've upgraded my entire electrical system. I have like 240. I upgraded my whole amps. So all that stuff is overhead. Plus my electricity bill is higher. Kind of like I have some solar now too, but all of that stuff, like my overhead is higher. Whereas liquidity mining, you don't have any overhead. You just have to put up your capital. I've learned so much TA from these lives. Thank you. That's what I'm here for. But yeah, SEI, sorry, this is either at the end of the markdown phase or the beginning of accumulation. I would like it a lot better if it back tested into 32 cents. That to me would be like, boom, that's a steal. This looks like the beginning of accumulation or the end of an era. No, the end of the markdown. Next leg up brings you to 230, as high as $3. Hydropower, good for mining. Holo, I like mining too. So like I'm a nerd, but I don't think it's for everybody. You know what I mean? So like I'll be a miner forever because I have low power cost. I have infrastructure. I do like gaming, and I do believe in Bitcoin forever. So for me, like I might fall in a different category. So like for me, I like mining and it's fun. But for someone like just a brand new person getting started, it might not be the best play. H&T is easy for mining. Yeah, I have a helium miner too. Does Bitcoin mine as a whole Bitcoin, or is it mined as no tiny? They call them Satoshis. So Bitcoin looks like this. All right, so one Bitcoin. What the fuck? So you got one Bitcoin. Whoops. 1.0 Bitcoin, right? So like a whole Bitcoin is mined. And technically every 10 minutes, right now it's 3.25. Every 10 minutes, 3.25 total Bitcoins get mined, but they get divvied up because most of mining right now is what they call pool mining. Right? So one Bitcoin, and then you have what are called Satoshis. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So maybe you have, like, it could be paid out as this much, as this little, right? And then what pool mining, by the way, guys, I just bought something that's going to be coming in the mail, and I'm going to be doodling just on my stream because I like to really illustrate stuff as teaching. So you have solo mining. And let's make this green. And then you have pool mining. All right, now there's benefits to both and there's cons to both, right? So in solo mining, like I have one mining set up and I don't have this plugged in. I just have it right here, but I'll show you guys. All right. So here's an ASIC. This isn't profitable right now and it takes a lot of power. So I don't have it plugged in. When I get more solar panels, I'm going to plug this in. Okay? ASIC stands for Application Specific Integrated Computer. So it's a computer specifically designed for mining. All right, so you have solo mining and you have pool mining. And the way that Bitcoin works is all of us, the miners, are reviewing with their computers every single transaction. And they're solving a complex problem via brute force. Whoever solves it first gets the entire block reward, which for Bitcoin right now is 3.25 Bitcoin every 10 minutes for the next 4 years, right? So if I'm solo mining, I could mine for years. And I could never solve that problem, and I would get paid $0 or 0 Satoshis if I never solve it. But at any point, if I solve the problem, I would get 3.25 Satoshis or Bitcoins, right? But on a pool mining operation, let's say, like, I'm just going to oversimplify it, but you just have Bob over here is in the pool, and then you have your boy Ski is in the pool, and then you have Megan is in the pool, and we're all putting all of our and then we have some guy in China, and then we have some guy in I don't know, we have some guy in it doesn't matter, India, wherever, and we're all putting all of our computers together to solve. We're putting all of our computers, our ASICs, together. So I have an ASIC, Megan has an ASIC, Tom has an ASIC, everyone has an ASIC, and we're all trying to solve the problem. Right? We're all trying to solve the problem. Every single one of us are solving the problem. But let's say Tom gets it. But we all contributed. All of us contributed. So Tom would get, a little bit, and then we would all evenly be distributed the proportion of hash power that we put up of this 3.25 Bitcoin. So it'd be divvied up. So that's pool mining. And typically with pool mining, you get paid every day because there's lots of miners. And that's basically like how Bitcoin works. Like, that's the function of Bitcoin. That's why it's here forever. Gavin, Mel, thanks for the rose. Mile, am I saying your name wrong? I'm sorry. Mile, Mike, Gavin, thanks for the tiny diny and the roses, you savages.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
New follower, shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
When did Soba CE, E out? CO. Can we Solnic mine? You can put up Solnic and Solana into a pool and receive. It's a different kind of mining. It would be more like proof of stake rather than proof of work. But yeah, you could earn Solana, which you could convert to Solnic via providing liquidity. It's the same concept. It's just instead of hash power, you have liquidity or followers. New follower, first night. Shout out to you, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
What's up, Ski? What's up, all? Devin got some good info always. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Can you talk about Solnic some? Let's talk about it. Solnic is my number one 1000x meme potential coin. That's not actually a meme. 3.76 market cap. So here is the reality. Here's the reality. The only thing that's actually has potential to really 100x or really 1000x, you need to have a low market cap. It needs to be below 50 million minimum. Like, that's the max of something that's actually going to 100x. $50 million market cap. Okay. Now, inherently, when something is below a certain market cap, you're going to have extra risk. It's a higher risk, higher reward. Okay. And there is, like, for every one of me or Alex, there's 100 or 1,000 different, what's the other coin? Chaos. Okay? So, and we've already had multiple iterations. Like, we've been at this for months now. Months that we have been at this. How many days is this? We've been at this for a while. Right? So that's number one. That's like the perspective. But we have an NFT launch. All of the money from that we're taking to burn liquidity, burns and buybacks, bridge us over to Base, bridge us over to, Base is going to be the first one. We're going to do other ones such as AVAX, such as BNB, all of them. We're even looking at Ruins. Okay? We're doing a 5 million burn. We're going to burn 5 million Solnic coins at $5 million market cap. So that could happen tonight live if you guys decide that you want to make that happen. We're doing a buy the top airdrop in June. Whoever buys the highest market cap in June, minimum 10,000 Solnic buy, gets a 1 million Solnic airdrop. What's the math on that? How much is 1 million Solnic worth right now? Somebody do the math. Take the money to buy Soba. Listen, Soba's overheated. Soba's on the markdown phase. I don't think that makes it bad. But Soba is right here. And then you go to markdown, then you go to accumulation, and you start the process over. Okay? It's like 4K. There you go. So we have a buy. He says, can you repeat the Solnic airdrop? Yes. In June, we're going to have a buy the top airdrop. Buying the top never felt so good. Whoever buys the highest market cap in June is getting a 1 million Solnic airdrop. All right. Also, we're in June after late June, we're going to be doing the NFT launch and give us a few weeks after that. But we're going to be getting listed on Mexi. We're already talking with them. We already know we have a quote. We have the price, everything. P2B, and we're going to do DCA onto exchanges. So 5 million burn at 5 million by the top airdrop. We have a bot in our Telegram. There's already been 3 people win already. Anytime someone buys 10,000 Solnic or more, you get a spin at the jackpot. And what is the jackpot right now? There's already been 3 people win. I know that. But yeah. And if you don't win, it goes up. Right now, the jackpot is 14.6 thousand. It got all the way up to 306,000 last time. And someone won it. But yeah, and that is paying homage to our casino, which is being developed right now. And that's the bigger play. In the big picture, you're going to be able to use your NFT to play in the casino for fun. What's the best thing to start trading? If you're just starting out for trading, I would say just pick one thing and really see how it moves, and just stick with that. And don't get shiny object syndrome. And like, if you're just first starting out trading, I would recommend. This is going to sound weird. But I'm going to say it. When you're first starting out trading, the goal, honestly, is not to make money. The goal needs to be to develop the skill of trading. So when you sit down at a trading session, you need to have an objective, like, what am I working on? And have that objective and develop your skill of trading. And over time, that skill is going to translate to money. But your goal shouldn't be to sit down and make money. Your goal should be to develop your skill. Time frame for the next leg up. It could happen tonight live if you guys decide to make it happen tonight. Go Hard Pet Transport. What's up, brother?
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Meg says I might finally win. Listen, Michael, I don't want to FUD Soba. I'm not going to FUD Soba, okay? To me, Soba is on the distribution phase of things, okay? And it doesn't mean that it's bad. Does not mean that it's bad. Because everything goes through distribution. Everything. Everything goes through accumulation. Everything goes through the markup phase or your bull run. And then you go through distribution. And I think that this is what's next. It's going to reaccumulate and then start the cycle over again. Okay? It doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means that it's at the end. It's at this phase. Oh my God. My computer is not having a good time right now, guys. It's at this phase of the market. And this happens over and over and over and over again. Okay? Again, I'm not fudding the project. I'm not telling you that it's bad, it's evil, or none of that. It just means that this is what markets do over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Can you check out Baby? Sonic equals Moon. Sonic equals Jupiter. What was it, Baby? What'd you call me? Is this the right one? Pi Network. What's up, Caesar? Caesar's got the orange pill. I got you, fam. Yeah. This looks okay. This looks like it's been accumulation right now. So again, like markup phase, distribution, mark down, and it looks like it's in the beginning of accumulation. So I don't know too much about this, but this chart looks okay. What was the one? Pi Network. Big dog. If you bought the top, best thing to do is DCA. Yeah, someone admitted to it. I don't remember who it was, but someone said that they did buy the top last time and they DCA'd. And now they're sitting on like a 4X. Starting at the worst possible time. So, there you go. Can I connect Soulflare wallet to Coinbase? Connect it. If you have your keys, you can make any wallet. Okay. So if I have the 12 seed phrases, I can make Soulflare. I can make it Coinbase. So if you say I already have my keys and you put in your Soulflare wallet keys, you can access Soulflare like that. What was AIOZ, right? Or Pi Network. What's the ticker for that? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I like this. I can just look at it. Just look at it. Not bad. Not a bad chart. Price discovery is 384. Parabolic is 808. 808. Unless you sniping, you're gonna get wrecked 99% of the time. On what? What are you talking about? Link, I like Link a lot here. $80 to $180. Appreciate the dive on mining, bro. Thank you. Yeah, no worries. I like mining, but I don't think it's for everybody. I like it. I see the value in it. And I think that one advantage that you do have is you do have a physical thing. How to contact you, brother, for the 5K Sonic? Oh, I got you after this live stream. I saw that you messaged me. Today was a jam-packed day, but I will drop that to you as soon as I finish the live stream. Caesar, thanks for the rose.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Pi Network can be mined on your cell phone. Interesting. Can it though? Can it though, really? All right, guys. I should be live tomorrow. Let's get to 5 million market cap tonight. Yeah, if we get Sonic to 5 million market cap tonight, I will hop back on live and we'll do a massive giveaway. It's gonna be huge. But if not, I will be live tomorrow, roughly 6 p.m. Central Time. Friday, I'm gonna be leaving for a graduation, so I'm gonna be live throughout the weekend, but it's gonna be on a different setup, and then I'll be back on Monday. Normal schedule. It's my last week of baseball is next week on Wednesday. Next Friday, we're not me and Alex are not going to do the show, but every Friday after that, we're going to be doing the shows. But yeah, guys, it's been fun. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Yeah, make sure you're follow me on YouTube, by the way, guys. If you're on TikTok, subscribe on YouTube. What else? I will never message you first. If your boy Ski slides into your DMs, I'm sorry to tell you, it ain't me. It's not me. All right? So I will never message you and say, how's your trading going? That's not me. All right, guys. We'll be live tomorrow, or if we get it to $5 million market cap, we'll do another live stream and I will do a massive giveaway. But I appreciate every single one of you guys. What's your top coin if ETH gets approved? Sonic. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
This is embarrassing. I pressed the wrong button. I'm out for real.
Day I'm hustling, 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 hustling.